way to break my heart. That's the way to break my heart. That's the way to break my heart.
G'day guys, my name's Dave Tran and welcome to another Guitar Zero to Hero song tutorial. In this lesson I'll be teaching you how to play Way to Break My Heart by Ed Sheeran and Skrillex. Now if you want to master your chords back to front, then be sure to head over to guitarzerotohero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. Or if you really want to improve your guitar, then sign up to GZ2H Premium, which is my complete step-by-step guitar course. Now in this video I'm going to teach you how to play the picking, but I'm also going to teach you how to play some easy chords as well if you just want to strum and sing along. Now for the basics, you'll need your guitar in standard tuning. The guitar I'm playing here today is a Cole Clark Fat Lady 2 with Elixir strings. Alright, so let's start with all the picking parts. If you want to skip to all the strumming parts, then just follow the timestamp above. So we're going to start in A sus2 position, so middle and ring finger on the second frets of the 4th and 3rd strings. We're going to pluck the bass note, which is the 5th string here, then the 3rd, and then the 2nd, and then back to the 3rd. And all of that. For our next position, we stay where we are, but we take our index finger and put it on the 2nd fret of the 6th string. We're going to pluck the exact same strings, except our first note is going to be the 6th string. And in total for the first bar. And then for our next bar, we're going to lift our index finger and we're going to pluck the exact same notes. So we're going to hit our open 6th string, and then the 3rd, 2nd, and 3rd. And then for our final shape, keep your ring finger where it is, lift your middle finger, and now your pinky finger comes down to the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. And we're going to pluck the 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 3rd. And that's it for the intro and verse riff, which sounds like this. Now, one thing we do want to add to make it sound more like the original recording is palm muting. Now, this is optional. You can do it if you want, but in the recording, it is definitely there. So you take the fleshy bit of your palm right here, rest it very lightly on the bridge whilst you're plucking the strings, and you'll get that muted sound. Now, too far in, and the notes won't ring out, too far out, and they'll ring like normal. So it just needs to be right on the edge, and you don't need to push down, just touch the strings with your palm. Now the palm muting is optional, and I actually think it sounds better without the palm muting. So for the rest of this lesson and in the playthrough, I'll be playing those riffs without palm muting. Alright, so moving on to our pre-chorus riff, and we're going to stay on this D sort of shape. So our bass note is the 4th string, but we're going to actually lift our pinky finger from this shape. So we're just plucking the 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 3rd. Now we do this twice for this shape. And then we go to that shape where we have our 3 fingers onto the 2nd frets of the 6th, 4th, and 3rd strings. So the F sharp bass note. And we're going to play this for 2 picking patterns. And then we're going to the A shape, so lift your index finger, and the bass note is now the 5th string. We play that for 2 picking patterns. And for the final bar, we have 1 picking pattern where our open 6th string is the bass note. And then for the final 4 plucks, it's the 1st, 3rd, 2nd, and 3rd. And in total for the final bar. And in total for the pre-chorus. And then next we get to the chorus picking, which is really easy. We're going to start with this F sharp sort of shape where our index finger is on the 2nd fret of the 6th string. We play that for 1 picking pattern. Then we lift our index and middle finger, so just leave your ring finger where it is, and play the 4th string as our bass note. And then we go into the A sus2 position, and we have our 5th string as the bass note. And And then finally we go to an E major shape and we're playing the open 6th string, 3rd, 2nd and 3rd. And that's it for the chorus picking pattern, which sounds like this. And you just repeat that again and again. As I mentioned previously, those picking patterns in the actual recording are palm muted, but I like the sound of them ringing out. Okay, now we get to the strummed version, and it's really simple. For most of it, we're just going to use a nice and easy down, 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 up strumming pattern, and in succession, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. For the verse, we have 4 chords. We have an A chord, then we have an F sharp minor chord. Now, if you're having troubles playing that F sharp minor bar chord, just focus on the top 3 strings. Focus on the power chord, and you'll get a similar effect. And then as you get better, you can focus on the full bar chord. And then we have an E chord. So from this F sharp minor chord, just slide your ring and pinky fingers down to the 2nd frets, and then use your middle finger to hit the 1st fret of the 3rd string. That's the best way to play an E from the F sharp minor. And then we have the D chord. So you play each chord for one strumming pattern, and the verse just sounds like this. Next we get to the pre-chorus, and it's just those same 4 chords but in different orders. And also we're going to be playing each chord for 2 strumming patterns now. So we have D, F sharp minor, A, and then E, each for 2 strumming patterns, which sounds like this. Then we get to the chorus, which is, again, those 4 chords, but in a different order. So we start with an F sharp minor, D, and then A, and then E, for 1 strumming pattern each, which sounds like this. The only other thing there is to learn is the outro. It's not important, but if you want to play along with it, we have 4 chords. We have D, E, F sharp minor, and A. Now we're mixing up the strumming pattern here a little bit, so it goes down, up, down, slap, down, up, down, slap. Now the slap is just a muted down strum, so when you come down for the down strum, just use your palm to hit the strings before your pick does, and you get that muted sound. So play that once for each chord, and the outro sounds like this. Down, up, down, slap. And that's everything you need to learn. So now I'll be playing the song in its entirety. For the first half of the song, I'll be picking. For the second half of the song, I'll be strumming. I'll have a vocal track on top for some context. A big thank you to my friend and artist by the name of Tugla for lending his vocals. If you want to check out his channel, there's a link in the description below. Feel free to play this back as many times as you'd like to practice, play along to, and see how you go.
That's the way to break my heart. That's the way to break my heart. That's the break my first love, never does. Guess I'll see you in another 12 years down the line. But there's just one thing I remember, her lips on mine, so soft feelings I don't know the name of. Under the clothes we take off, used to be two hearts in love. Why am I alone? Did I do something wrong? Am I the reason, or have you found someone else? Tell me, girl, how can I live without love? How can I be what you want? 'Cause when the morning comes around, you're still gone, and I say, how can I see through the dark? All I can do is wonder where you are. Are you happy in someone else's arms? Well, that's the way to break my heart. 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 That's the way to break my.
Thanks guys, hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to head over to guitarzerotohero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. Or if you really want to improve your guitar, then sign up to GZ2H Premium, which is my complete step-by-step guitar course. Please hit that like button, hit subscribe, click the little notification bell as well so that you don't miss out on my updates. Leave your thoughts, comments, questions, or requests down below, and I'll see you guys next time on Guitar Zero to Hero. Cheers.